I was able to go back on my timeline and find the original footage of this apprentice kid tattooing me and not doing a very good job of it. So we're gonna fast forward 5 years later. Here we are, 2021. It's like January 12th, and I really hated this tattoo so much. I didn't like the results of it, that I wanted to do something about it myself. And unfortunately, you don't see the first line on camera. It was really hard to get good angles, footage, and tattoo myself. These first three lines were kind of test lines to gauge the level of pain, and kind of just test out, I've never tattooed myself with a rotary. This was the first time using a rotary on myself. I must say that rotaries do feel a lot easier on the skin. Most of the tattoos I did on myself were using traditional machines, and they're pretty painful. These rotary machines make life a lot easier, not only for the tattooer, but for the client. So with that being said, what you'll see is me going through the fundamentals of a traditional tattoo, or reworking it. But the approach is the same way. We start with line work. Once that's done, we'll get into the shading, or black shading, and then we go into our color shading, or color packing. At this point, the tattoo still, you know, the line work's still feeling fresh. It hasn't gone numb yet, so everything's pretty intense still. Trying to pay attention to the original line drawing and see where some of these lines go to. They get kind of fuzzy, so I'm trying to work through the line. So you'll see me kind of figure which way I want to go before I attempt it. So I want to apologize again for some of this footage being off camera. It was very distracting trying to pay attention to where the camera angle was in relation to where I'm tattooing. So at this point, I'm just focused on making the tattoo the best that I can. So you'll see some of the angles not on camera. So since the view is off camera right now, I'll take this time to talk about my equipment. I am using an Uncle Roy rotary tattoo machine and fitted with a T-Tech grip and a T-Tech cartridge. So the cartridge that I'm using is a 9 round liner, and I'm going to be using a 9 curved mag for the shading and the color packing. So from this point on, there's not too much else to say. The video is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm going to just work my way through the fundamentals and rework this tattoo.